Hey, Hunter. Um, what's it been like for you to get started back up again after this long layoff?
Couldn't wait to get back to a ball field. I was actually kind of going a little crazy sitting at home, just playing catch and throwing bullpens. So to be back at the field and get going again, it's really exciting and it's fun to be back with everybody.
Dan Connolly.
Hey, Hunter, first of all, it's good to know that the pandemic cannot touch that hair.
That's right.
um, Going into this year, there were some thoughts that maybe they limit innings a little bit for you just to make sure you can kind of get through it all the way and maybe have a harness on you early. Do you feel like you're ready now to be able to just kind of pitch like you normally would, given it's a 60 game season?
Even if it wouldn't have been cut short, I was ready to go a full season. We kind of, we're just taking this year and going right at it, taking everything off and just, getting after it. And then this 60 game season just makes it a little bit easier on them not having to, draw something up for me, especially with my past and all the injuries. So it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a great thing, but it's almost like a blessing in disguise a little bit just to kind of, ease into this role and, get this role, kind of make it a little bit easier. So it kind of helped in some sense.
All right, just a reminder, please put your name in the chat if you have a question. Rich Dubroff, go ahead.
Hunter, because of those injuries, you've had to learn patience. How much more was your patience tested this year when you were fully healthy?
When it got canceled after, at the end of spring, I was kind of upset and kind of mad. It's the first year, finally had a full healthy season last year and, was going into this season and, fully healthy, hopefully breaking with the team or, just breaking in general and going north with the team. And for that to get cut off and shut down, it really stunk and kind of makes you mad. But, just had to stay ready and keep going and just waiting for this moment to start back up.
Jeff Arnold.
Hey, Hunter, thanks so much for doing this. How would you kind of assess where your slider and your splitter are at this point?
I wouldn't say anything's wrong with them. I was throwing a bunch during the quarantine break, and I don't feel like I ever got behind. If anything, I stayed ahead of the curve. So I would say it's all game ready.
All right, just a reminder, put your name in the chat box if you got a question. John Mioli, go ahead.
How's it going, Hunter? What's the mentality like? I know you probably spend a lot of time around your fellow relievers. You guys get a chance to, to make the impression that everyone was hoping to make and continue to make from spring training. How have you all been approaching this, and how have you seen you guys pushing each other so far?
Everybody's trying to get used to all the new stuff that we got to do this year, but it's kind of the same as always. We got a lot of young guys and a lot of guys that want to prove they can pitch here. So we all got a little fire burning. We're competing with each other. A lot of big arms in the bullpen. So we're really just trying to get this thing going and get on the field and see what our young bullpen can do. So we're excited and we'll see what happens.